Shoyalu, welcome to Carichendan Lesson 3. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to ask questions in Carichendan. Your vocabulary for this lesson will be the question words. So here they are. Who is Erawa? Erawa. What is Tsa? Tsa. Where is Landi? Landi. When is Dajim? Dajim. Why is Esham? Esham. How is Kangi? Kangi. How much or how many is Kshana? Kshana. To ask a yes or no question, we say Yorai. Yorai. Which is Kielem? Kielem. Again, real quick. Erawa, Tsa, Landi, Dajim, Esham, Kangi, Kshana, Yorai, Kielem. To ask a question in Carichendan, you're simply going to take that question word, one of those question words, and you're going to retain our subject, verb, object, word order. Now in English, you take the question word, but then you invert the subject and verb. And we're not going to do that ever in Carichendan. So let's look at English. To ask who are you, you say who, and then instead of saying you are, we switch the you and the are and say who are you? Who are you? Question word, verb, subject. But in Carichendan, we're going to retain the alu a, you are, as it would be in a regular sentence, and simply add the question word erawa. So question word, subject, verb. Erawa alu a. Who are you? Who you are. Let's look at some example sentences with each of the question words just to get some practice. Erawa is who. Erawa ila, who is he? Erawa kimit we Yelena chera. Who went home? Notice we're literally saying who went to their house. Now, Yelena, remember, can mean their. It can also mean, like in English, his or her. So it's like who went to his or her home. And that's, we're saying who went home, who went to their house. Lo erawa le ranya. Whose book is this? We're asking literally of who this book is. So lo is of. Lo erawa, of who. That's how we say whose. We erawa il kimit. To whom did he go? To who he went. We erawa il kimit. Tsa is what? Tsa luvasandi a. What is your name? Now this question is one of these common questions, and often the a gets left off. So it usually is said Tsa luvasandi. It's not incorrect to say Tsa luvasandi a. It's actually more correct. But a lot of times, and not just in these common sentences, but a lot of times the a will get left off in question words. But technically it's there, so when you're practicing, go ahead and put it in there, and as you become very fluent, then you'll learn when it's okay to leave it off. Okay, what can you tell me? Salu alue dielawe ani. To say tell me in Carichendan, we say to me, dielawe ani. What you can say to me? Saluva alue dielawe ani. What can you tell me? Tsale a. What is this? Literally, what this is? Katsa il koshitalu. What did he thank you for? Katsa, ka is for. For what? He thanked you. For what he thanked you? What did he thank you for? Katsa il koshitalu. Landi is where. Landi anaranya a. Where is my book? Landi il kimit. Where did he go? Landi Carichendan a. Where is Carichendan? Dajim is when. Dajim rajabilalea. When is the dance? Dajim namialu ekim. When can we go? Dajim alu sangaranit lapita. When did you buy that thing? When you bought that thing. When you bought that thing? Dajim alu sangaranit lapita. Esham means why. Esham je'a. Why is it? Remember to say it is, we say je'a. It is. So to ask why it is, we simply add esham. Esham je'a. Esam il palanga chingha. Why doesn't he have money? Notice here we've added the word pala, and we've made this a negative sentence, and it doesn't change anything. Just as you would say, to say he doesn't have money, you would say il palanga chingha. To ask why doesn't he have money, we simply add esam, so there's nothing different when adding pala. Esam il palanga chingha. Esam alu mimla. Why do you do that? Kangi means how. Kangi ja, how is it? Kangi alu mimla, how do you do that? Kangi diela love min Carichendali. How do you say love in Carichendan? Now, notice the difference between these two sentences. To say how do you do that, Kangi alu mimla, I'm asking somebody in particular how they personally do something. How do you do that? Kangi alu mimla. But to say, how do people in general do something, you leave out the alu. So, how say love in Carichendali? That's how you ask, how do you say love in Carichendan? Kangi diela love min Carichendali? Okay, Kangi yelen sangnalit anasandi. How did they know my name? Kangi yelen sangnalit anasandi. Kshana is a word which can mean either how much or how many, and you have to go by context to know which it is. Kshana alukese can mean how much do you want or how many do you want. Kshana ranyam alunga, how many books do you have? Notice we've added the m to the word ranya, and that makes it a plural, ranyam. But I'll teach you more about how to make plurals in the next lesson. Now notice that the thing quantified follows kshana. So we're wanting to know how many books, so books follows kshana. So even though to say you have books is alu nga ranyam, we're going to say kshana ranyam alu nga. Kshana chingha ilet nga, how much money does she have? Yorai is a question word which begins a question where we're looking for the answer yes or no. In English, a lot of times you use the word do, or you use a simple inversion of the subject and verb to indicate a yes or no question. In Carichendan, we retain our subject, verb, object, word order, and we just add yorai. Yorai ila mini lachera. Is he at home? Literally, yes or no, he is in his house. That's how you say he is at home, he is in his house. Yorai ila mini lachera. Yorai alukimit. Did you go? Yes or no, you went. You can also think of it as being like, is it that? Is it that you went? Like in French, they say, is it that? Okay, Yorai yelen yarami Carichendali. Do they speak Carichendan? Yes or no, they speak Carichendali. Yorai yelen yarami Carichendali. Yorai il palajasa ani. Does he not understand me? And again, there's no difference here just because we've added pala. To say, he doesn't understand me, you say, il palajasa ani. He no understands me. To ask, does he not understand me? Just add yorai. Yorai il palajasa ani. Kielem means which. And just like kshana, we're going to add the thing that we're asking about right after kielem. So, which book? Kielem ranya. Kielem ranya aluva. Which book is yours? Kielem pita il sangaranit. Which thing did he buy? Kielem anya tera diela nitla. Which teacher said that? And that's it for the question words. Not anything too difficult, I don't think. Try practicing with some of your vocabulary that you've learned, and try making your own questions. And next time we're going to learn about how to make the plural, and we'll learn some more vocabulary. For now, Isha Jialu.